loaf. Okay, and so these are the last two slices. So then take them, after you've sliced them, cut them in half, and then take each part and cut it in half again. Okay, so as you can see, I've done a whole pile of these. So this is my whole loaf, and I've made them all into these little pieces. Okay, so it's going to be so easy. So now take a dish. Now it looks really pretty if you have a trifle dish. I don't have a trifle dish, plus I'm taking this with me to some people to enjoy tonight. So get a clear dish if you can, but it doesn't really matter what dish. You just want it to be deep enough so that you can have some layers. So I just got this round Pyrex dish that I have. So I'm going to set this down. Let's move this over. Okay, we're going to set this down. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're just going to assemble. So now in this, my KitchenAid, I whipped up 2 cups of heavy cream. Just buy you know, a pint, 1 pint of heavy cream. Whip it up. Whip it by hand or a stand mixer or one of those hand mixers, okay? Just whip it up. Don't put any sugar or anything in it. Just whip it up. Okay, whip it to where it's starting to come together. It's not liquid. It's just really soft, starting to come together. Then I put in a half a teaspoon of salt, and I put in 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And then I just whirled this all together, okay? Whirl it all up. Okay, then once that's all incorporated together, then I put in 1 jar of marshmallow cream. Okay, so that's gonna make the cream a little bit more stable because it has a little bit more stuff in it. So I put in, and then that's the sugar. That's why we don't put any sugar, because we have maple syrup and we have marshmallow cream. Okay, so when I put the marshmallow cream in, then I continue to let the mixer stir it up. So then once all the stuff's incorporated, I gave it a taste, and you guys, it's just to taste. If you want a little bit more pumpkin pie spice, put a little bit more. If you want a tiny bit more maple syrup, put a little bit more. But it's just supposed to have a hint of salt and then have a maple pumpkin pie spice flavor. You won't taste the marshmallow cream. It's just kind of adding the sugar in there and kind of giving it a little bit more volume. So once you've got the taste right, then whip it up to, you know, stiff peaks so that it's like resembles like the cream that you can, you know, whipped cream. Okay, so then that's all you have to do. You just had to whip the cream, put in 1 jar marshmallow cream with your 2 cups of heavy cream, and you start the heavy cream first and get that whipped a little bit so it's like soft before you add the marshmallow cream. Then put in some maple syrup, pumpkin pie spice, and a little bit of salt to taste. And so I like a little bit more maple syrup and pumpkin pie spice, so I put a little bit more of that. And I love salty desserts, so I put a little bit more salt. But it's to taste, and so you just have a flavored cream and your pumpkin bread. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to start layering these guys at the bottom of your dish. Okay, and it doesn't need to be, it's not a fancy thing because you're going to cover it with the cream, and people are just going to scoop it out. So it's not like they can see, you know, the layers or anything. So you just put a single layer in the bottom, okay? Squish them in there. Okay, so we have a single layer in the bottom. Then you're going to put some cream. So just use your spatula and dollop in some cream there. Then you're just going to smooth it out all over the pumpkin bread. There we go. Not perfect, just covering the pumpkin bread. Just try to make it a little bit. Oh my gosh, if you guys love maple, it just has a hint of spice, and that maple and salt, oh my gosh. I totally love salt in my dessert, and I love maple. Maple is so fun. So now you just done that. Now it's full. And let me reach over and grab the pumpkin pie spice. And you guys, I bake a lot, so this is the size of my pumpkin pie spice. I bake a lot, so I have a big one. But you guys will just have your little one. You just sprinkle just a little bit over, just so that the top, and you know, you just get it, there we go. Just sprinkle a little bit over the top, just so that it looks, you know, it looks a little bit pretty on the top. And you can do that if you want or not, it doesn't matter. And then here we go. We have this. Now, you just put a plastic wrap over it. This actually has a lid, so I'll put a lid and I put it in the refrigerator and let it be in there for a few hours. And then you just serve it. People just scoop it out. Oh my gosh, you guys, pumpkin bread with this whipped cream, so good. You will impress everybody, and all you did was put it together. So you don't have to make your own pumpkin bread. Buy one, and then all you're doing is whipping up cream and adding some flavors. The cream tastes so good. So you just get some cream, whip it up, add the marshmallow fluff cream, and then put a little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of pumpkin pie spice and a little bit of salt, and you will have a dessert everyone will love. So thanks for watching, and if you guys like my recipes and want to see more, please comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys